how's it going, everybody? In today's video, we are going to talk about how to get fired. We have assembled an expert panel of people who know how to get fired in the best ways possible. This group of geniuses will show you how to spend your last day at work in style. Maybe you're sick of your job and you don't care one bit if you get fired today or not. Or maybe you're just looking to spice up your life a little bit and have a little fun at work, and you don't realize that your actions can actually get you terminated from your job. That happens. Lots of people do things that they don't think are going to get them in trouble, and then they're done. So here's a few of both of those situations. Some people just goofing around. Some people may be doing some work that they shouldn't be doing. So we're gonna start you off with this one. There's always that one guy in every crew that pretends that every tool is a gun. You know who you are, Brad. Yeah, there's this guy here. He shoots a little bit, and yeah, it's funny. Yeah, very funny. His partner is tired of it though. You can see he's just like, come on, man, let's get to work. And yep, eventually he goes for it. This next one though, he's yeah, I don't know. I think, like, look at the guys behind there. They're like, yeah, here he goes again. Wataru is shooting up the place again, and eventually the boss will have enough of that, and you're fired. Everybody knows that breaking safety rules is the easiest way to get kicked off of a job site, like, immediately. Sometimes people do it flagrantly, and other times people just are doing their job. This guy just thinks this is the best way to do the job. He's got a plan here. He's got a ladder that looks like maybe he built himself. Climbs up the ladder. Yep, okay, we got it. Interesting. And then he jumps off the ladder for some reason, and his entire bag of cement or whatever that is explodes. This next group of people, though, they know better. You know who you are. We've all done it. We all like to have a little bit of fun at work and goof around, but it gets you fired. And then there's these guys.
Here we go. Round 2.
Round 2? I want to see the video of round 1. What kind of carnage goes on inside these warehouses, man? I don't know. Is this some kind of a competition? And, like, where is the foreman? I don't know. I don't work in a warehouse, so I don't really know how it works. But it seems like every time I see a warehouse video, it's just people doing stuff like this. Just flying around and crashing into each other. Anyway, you're fired! Warehouse workers love to test the limits of centrifugal force and the effect that has on the body. Kaboom! One excellent way to get removed from your position at work is to get inside machinery that is not built for human occupancy. It can be a lot of fun. And if you're planning on spending your last day at work, make sure it's something that spins around in circles, because that's the most entertaining way to spend your last day on the job, for sure. Or, of course, you can just spend your last day on the job getting dropped on your head. Another excellent way to lose your primary source of income is to destroy company property. I assure you that anytime you break something on site, if it's expensive enough, your boss will let you know to go home. Like these guys, for instance. Bye-bye, you're fired. Rudy, Sven, and Igor have just had a hard, long week, and Igor has just seen our other forklift video, and he's like, you know what, man? I've had enough of this job. That's right. Just send me packing. I'm out of here. Doesn't matter. Fired? Sure. I'm going home. See ya. Dave's another guy that just cannot stand his boss and decides to let him know. Hopefully he was not in there, otherwise he can't get fired today. This guy, I don't know what he's doing, but he's definitely fired. Okay, so now we're moving up the ladder to expert level. If you want to make absolutely sure that today is your last day at work, then go out and get drunk. And I'm not talking just like a pint of beer with the boys at lunch. I mean like get completely wasted. And make sure that the foreman is on shift. So there's no way possible that you're not going to be seen stumbling around and just being ridiculously drunk. Now, okay, obviously I'm joking here. A lot of people do have serious dependency issues on drugs and alcohol, and it's not a laughing matter. But it is kind of funny, I gotta say. You know, like, if you look like this guy, just go home, man. Like, maybe this guy doesn't want to get fired, but how can you not be fired when you look like this, honestly? I'd say a much better way to lose your job that's a lot less dangerous is just go take a nap someplace. You can lay down like this guy, just pretend like you're working. He kind of has the right idea, man. Like, he's doing a job that he kind of needs to be laying down on. And, yeah, fall asleep, ride it out, man. Maybe you've got cool coworkers and they won't even care. But if your boss sees you, you are probably fired. Now, this next one I do not recommend for anybody to try, but if we're covering all the bases here and you want to get fired, doing things that could cause injury is a surefire way. Boom! That guy on that crane and probably everyone else on that site is fired. This is another way, yep, you're gonna cause yourself an injury, man. And everyone knows you do not ride on stuff that's being held up by a crane. I don't know what he's up to. Maybe he's just like, you know what, screw this, I'm out of here, I don't want to work here anymore, and it's time for me to go. This is my departure. Or maybe he's just too dumb to realize that this is gonna get him fired. But it is. And injured. Bye-bye. And if all else fails and you cannot figure out how to get yourself fired today, just be that guy that does dumb shit everywhere he goes. Put something on your head. Wander around site. If you're this guy wandering around site with something on your head, you are probably going to go home at the end of the day. If you're these two guys and you know what, you're just bored and you feel like, hey, you know what, we can ride these things around. Do it. Yes, your ass is going to hurt at the end of the day. And yes, you're going to be on unemployment next week. But hey, man, life's short. Enjoy it. You know, spend some time riding around on dumb shit. Have fun.